Coach, if you can just start with an update on your lineup as we do.
Condo's in. That's what we had planned, so we're sticking to our plan. And Burrows is back, and Smith is out. Smith got injured last game, upper body. It'll take a few days, so he won't be back for a few games, I would say.
Obviously, the same holds true for Eric, who's gone home.
Eric
as well.
Eric and Smith have gone home. Both for the same reasons that we knew they weren't playing today, and we wanted them to be able to get the best treatment possible in our facilities, with the tubs and everything else, and just I think we thought it was better. And Eric's day to day, so he could come up at any moment, but it won't be today.
So his injury not as serious as some people would think.
No. It's day to day. So it could be. We never know. It could be Monday. It could be Tuesday. It could be Thursday. We don't know.
Well, I was going to say to you, it's a quick flight if he could join you tomorrow night.
Exactly. So that's why we just made sure that he was in the best environment to get the best treatment as many times as he could, and then, instead of having to fly and I think being around the team also is for him. I think it's not necessarily what you want when you're in rehab right now. I think you want to focus on the rehab, and that's what we did it. Same thing with Smitty, but Smitty will take more than 2 days, I would say.
Not to turn this into an injury update, but is there any update on Method, or is that going to be next?
No, and you know what? You don't expect Meth, and don't expect Meth to play during the season games.
Regular season games.
No.
I know it's tough to lose a veteran player like Zach, but is it just as important to gain a veteran player like Alex Burrows at a time like this?
Yeah, you know what? In a sense, you almost get 4 quarters for a buck because they're the same type of. I think they got the same types of strengths. Guys who go to the net, guys in the right places defensively, guys who have a very high work ethic, guys who inspire their teammates because of their personalities and because of what they do on the ice and how they pay the price. So in that respect, we're lucky, and that's what those trades have given us. They're giving us that depth where we got interchangeables between players, and we're lucky to have that.
You've hit a bump in the road here. What do you sense the mood of this hockey team is?
The same as it's been all year. The same exact. We've got our target. We've always said that it was about making it, getting in wherever, whenever, against whoever, and we're on target now. We got to keep that target. But having said that, we're also in the same spot we were all year with tons of adversity and injuries and guys missing and big pieces. And we were out 3 months without our number one goalie. We've had Stone out, we've had Bobby out for a long time, we've had other guys, and we've pulled through. So we're in the same position now, and obviously Eric's a gigantic part of our team. But we were able before that to manufacture some great games without some top guys, and we're gonna have to do it, and that's where it's at.
We had a meeting the other night after the game. Can you say, generally speaking, what the message was?
Oh, it's very simple. Is that we've been consistent all year, even through tough times. And the last game, we had a very good first period, and we didn't need to change anything, even if they scored that second goal. And that's what happened. Guys got impatient. Guys got a little jittery, and they wanted to get it back right away. And when we do that, we're going nowhere with that. Then we'd open up the floodgates, and then there was no game after that. So it was just a reminder of what made us successful, why we've been consistent, and even through really tough adversities that we had to deal with this year, that was our success, is keeping the calm and consistency and keeping the games tight. And that's what we talked about. That's all. There was nothing big. It was just a reminder so that we don't get on the plane and start, with the minds wandering in places we don't need to be wandering.
Just when you face world-class player, what kind of challenges a guy like Laine?
The same as Crosby, the same as Ovechkin, the same as McDavid, and the same as Matthews and those guys. It's, you want to be aware of them, but you can't have a game plan just for them. I mean, we've had success against top players and top teams. We've beaten, Minnesota is probably the only top 10 team that we didn't beat this year at one moment or another. And we didn't beat them because we just focused on that one guy. I mean, we know how big those guys are, but you know, we've always focused on our team first, what we do, and the collective strength that we've got playing against high-end players, and we're going to keep doing the same thing.